Let me take you on a little trip, my supersonic ship's at your disposal if you feel so inclined.
We are here at the island to identify the distribution of coral species in relation with distance of collection site from the sea. The materials used are PVC pipe, sieves, buckets, coral, shovel. The first sampling site has an elevation of 9 meters, followed by sampling site 2 with elevation of 7 meters, and lastly sampling site 3 with elevation of 5 meters. And this is the method we use to randomly select our collection sites. Later on, pre-made cages from PVC pipes were placed at the area where the object landed. The GPS location of each collection site is then taken down. And here is the coring process, whereby we core roughly 10 cm down and the contents of the coral is emptied into the buckets. Moving on, team members shall handpick dead corals that are bigger than 5 cm and isolate them into plastic bags. Unfortunately, we were unable to use the coral at sampling site 3 as the sand was too dense. Thus, the alternative sampling method was to handpick dead corals on the surface that were bigger than 5 cm. Lastly, we separated the corals based on their morphology according to the Coral ID book. In the marine ecosystem, corals are essential as they provide both habitat and shelter for many marine organisms, and they also protect the coastline from damaging wave actions. Thus, by identifying these coral species in our results, it can be used as a baseline study for future studies who wish to further investigate on the coral biodiversity of Tengah. In terms of skills obtained, we learn to be flexible in our planning by pivoting around our main ideas and measuring several parameters just in case we miss anything out. After categorizing the corals according to their individual species, we weight the coral of each site so that a representation of species abundance can be obtained. The coral species that we found are Isopora, Montestrea, Acropora, Pavona, Ceratopora, Poecilopora, Porites, Turbinaria, Samocora.
So for the discussion part, we have this question. Why did we observe so many dead coral species along collection site 3? Well, water from the high tide washes out and only reaches a certain elevation, and based off that 4-day visit, the high tide does not go past collection site 3. But at a higher elevation, we were still able to observe exclusive species like Turbinaria species at site 1 with elevation of 9 meters and Montestrea species with elevation of 7 meters. This could be due to the occurrence of the monsoon season where tides are higher, therefore new dead coral species could be washed up further inland. Perhaps this explains why we could still observe new species in collection sites 1 and 2. Apart from species of dead corals observed, another parameter we measure in this experiment would be the weight of dead corals as representative of our species abundance. This result suggests that Acropora species is the most abundant coral species observed as it is present in all sites and its average weight is heaviest across all 3 sites.
Right, so after conducting this experiment, however, the gaps we identified was that our group lacks proper knowledge of coral diversity and so species morphology of corals in Tengah, and it was difficult to identify dead corals based on morphology alone, even after using the Coral ID book. Therefore, for future references, we recommend perhaps the study of live corals can be done instead of dead ones, of course with the help of dive teams, so that a better representation of the coral diversity in Tengah can be obtained.
Let me take you on a little trip, my supersonic ship's at your disposal if you feel so inclined. Well, alright. We're gonna travel faster than light, so drop your overcoat tight and we'll go anywhere you want to decide.